But yeah, guards will sound your alarm if they hear a shot, find a body, or see you. If the countdown reaches 0, you'll be captured. Taking out the captain cancels the countdown. And... wait. Ah, yeah, we'll just shoot him. Take the helm. And set course for Cold Rock Haven. I didn't actually read it. Breaker, I've got the siege ship. I've waited in a course for Cold Rock Haven. This ship will crash the defenses, but you've got to reprogram them from the inside while they're down. I'm going to throw myself into space now. Meet me in the bar if I don't die. We could always just walk back there, but no, she wants to go the scenic route. Title sequence. Eventually. So, thank you to Tom Francis for this game. It's been a fair bit of fun so far. John Roberts. John Halpart. I'm saying your name wrong, and for that I apologize. Chris Harvey. Thank you all for this game. As to John Winder. Who's winding me up with that name. But yes, heat signature. You may recognize Tom Francis. He's the guy who did Gunpoint, a thing I got to play a while back. A while back. Might do it again at some stage. Just for fun, like. Cold Rock Haven has been captured and recaptured 4 times this year. First three times, no one who lived there could fight it. This time one of them can. This time one of them has a 40-year career in espionage, a breacher stealth pod, and a kinetic facebreaker. So it's going to change hands one last time. This time I'm taking it. Pause. Remote control pod. Now we have to catch her. And braking will apparently match your speed with the thing you're approaching, which is quite useful. Though when you're working off emergency fuel, it uses that up too. It also seemed as if we had as much time as we wanted to deal with that. We didn't have any oxygen bar to worry about. So, yeah. Also, if you give this a try before the 5th of October, you'll see a ship going around with this like orange beacon. That has the everything gun on it. You'll see the everything gun in some of my Let's Plays at some stage, I'm sure. I just have to find it. Holy shit, you're alive! And now you can choose these 2 options. Because you reprogrammed the station defenses, right? Yeah, I'm just surprised when anything I touch still works. Maybe it doesn't. Let's wait and see. Let's wait to see if it shoots the bad guys before we relax. Good point. Hey, we have a station. We have a station. This is going to start something, you know. Other stations are going to want to throw off the shackles like this. 4 factions fighting over this cloud. If we ever get to strongholds, this war just ends. That's the plan. Sure you don't want to postpone your retirement and help out? You tear through these amateurs. I'm helping. I'm drinking and helping. Fair enough. So that's it? You're really gonna retire? I can't picture it. What are you gonna do? I've connections. People here have problems. I'm gonna help out. I've connections. People here have money. I'm gonna sell out. I'm gonna sit in that booth, watching you guys do all the hard work. That's the funnier of the options. I'm gonna make the station kill you on sight again. That's fair. And now we can go through these again if you want. But to be honest, oh, actually, here's a different one. I was figuring they would all lead the same route. I don't know why, it's just I felt his responses weren't detailed enough response to that particular sentence that they could have just easily slotted, at whatever you say, he responds with this. It almost hard to believe 9 people have shot you, Sadder. It's like no one can take a joke. I believe it when I lift my left arm. It's 10 now. And somehow it's never enough. Actually, let's go back. And he just goes straight to that. Well, if I can't make them spend it on liquor, I'll send them to you. Well, they're probably going to come to me with those, but I'll point them your way. Never can tell when you're joking. I'll let you know. So then we just go here, and we instantly retire. And we have the everything gun, so we'll be available to find randomly. And here's the personal mission. In the top right corner, you can see the personal mission of everyone. Oh, well, of the current character I'm highlighting over. That's the and the intel cost. Huh. The first time I saw an intel cost lower than 200. But yeah, basically, each of these characters have one thing they want to do before they kick the bucket. Like, for example, this person wants to kill the security officer who tortured their friend. This wants to kill the sovereign officer, sorry, the off-world security officer. Off-world security is another faction. I think it's off-world security. Other than that, part of me's thinking maybe it's just off-world. No, it's off-world security. Yeah. They wouldn't have capitalized that otherwise. This one wants to kill sovereign officer. Sovereign's another faction. They want to steal a prototype. Well, this wants to rescue someone. And they all have their own different amounts of ammo, money they start off with, that kind of thing. So, and gear, obviously. So this person starts off with dual quite guns. They have different models, but I don't think that makes them any different. This person starts off with a wrench, pretty good weapon in actuality. It's pretty useful. And a rechargeable extreme range crash beam, useful. Rechargeable long range key cloner. Sorry, not retractable, rechargeable. Christ, I'm getting a headache. I don't think I've had enough caffeine today. This person has a long blade and a quiet gun. A long blade has a shorter dash range, but possibly ignores armor. I'm not sure. I don't think so, actually. I'll go with this person. They've got dual quiet guns. That's actually... Actually, no. You know what? I'll go with these. Key corner. So there I have a new person. I'll talk to Breaker. Hey Antilla, how have you been? Hey Breaker, better or not bad? You've been better before because you're bad now, or you're better now because you're bad before? I don't have the bandwidth to process that. What do you need? To ask you something. And then you can ask for a bit of his backstory. I've just read that earlier, so probably I don't wanna read it again. But it's not that long. So you quit Foundry. How does it feel? Good, actually. Not long enough to miss it yet, I guess. But it's like a lot of angry voices in my head finally shut up. What are they like? They're extremely engineers. Leave 1,000 drillers, shipbuilders, and technicians on their own for 43 years, and you get a society built on solder and rivets. Every social problem has a tech solution. When that doesn't solve it, they argue about what's wrong with the tech. But they're my family, my extremely smart, extremely stupid, loudly bickering family. Glad to be out, but I bear no malice. How did they end up here? They were a sovereign mining expedition sent here decades ago to test the waters and set up a station if the acid was good. It was, but it also bricked their long-range drive, so they were stuck. Sovereign sent no help, so they set up shop. Just kept building for 43 years, catching asteroids as they flew by, then carving new homes into them. They built every station in a drift, even the ones they've lost now. I hear they're not wild about Sovereign muscling in. I can feel the veins popping out of my throat. It's unnerving. Oh no. They are livid. Sovereign basically left them to die, and they survived by making this acid cloud a civilization. Can I be honest? It's just basically where my mind immediately jumps to when I think small, isolated community, isolated for a long period of time, like take the Nightborn elves in Suramar. They're gonna end up so inbred. Thankfully, probably not long enough here, but those elves, 10,000 years. How they aren't all just drooling, I'll never know. Anyway, now Sovereigns realized how valuable it is and they're coming for it. Foundry spent last 43 years building space stations. Sovereign spent it inventing weapons. It's gonna get ugly. What are you up to these days? You know, betraying my family, starting revolution, drinking. Yeah, you stole a station. How do you steal a station? Well, you've got two problems. Its missile systems can beat any ship, and the interior controls are soft-locked to the owner. So you need a ship with a long-range EMP siege systems to crash the whole station from the outside, and even if crashed, it'll still rip that ship to shreds. So you need someone on the inside, in this case me. While the controls are down, you can hardwire them to work for you when they reboot. Or did you mean conceptually? Yeah, I did. Oh, well, when you reach a point where people suffering outweighs their loyalty, then you give them a way out. But that way has to have EMP siege systems. How do you know Fiasco? You ever hear of the Sleepers? I have, but let's explain it for anyone eavesdropping. Fiasco's why they're gone. It's a long story. I've got time. They were a massive force. Came out of the code speaking language no one knew, with tech we'd never seen. People thought they were going to take the whole drift. Then, somewhere in the fight, they killed the wrong person. I've never heard who, and she ain't sane, but someone Fiasco cared about, and she just took them apart over years. Some of it was direct. She killed her commander within 2 hours, leaked their cipher, and personally stole like a third of their fleet. But some of it had to be her, but you can't see how. Sovereign showed up at the worst possible time. She doesn't control Sovereign, they don't even like her. The Sleepers lost their fleet in an electrical storm. Does she control storms? No one controls storms, right? Anyway, that's how I heard of her. Then one day, this white-haired woman walks into my local looking like she could kill everyone in the room. So I strike up conversation. Now she's got me stealing space stations. Good story. And let's go through that again. And just see what you say when you say long story. It might say something different, might not. Warned you. True. Okay, so there's that. And then we can talk to her. Don't worry, there's a lot less to say with her. Hey, you need something? No, I'm just practicing my awkward hovering. The lines in this. Now I'm just thinking back to Gunpoint. Richard Conway, hat fancier. I want to steal the ice meal prototype. Can you help me steal it? Firstly, can you help me pronounce it? Probably. Send me the details. I'll put some feelers out. What happens next? My fee's 200. I'll start now, but come back when you've got the money. I can start telling you where to look. Yikes. Yeah, sorry to be mercenary, but my people need paying. Intel comes from betrayal. Betrayal is expensive. So, we go over here. We can practice being cool, but fuck that. We are cool. So, we got 3 missions so far. We can rescue a person, hijack the dust, or rescue another person. We can do this. We can do this. So, we go find this Foundry ship. And now basically, it's not like you have to get particular bars with the different factions. Just, it's me, causing any faction to lose... well, sorry. When you fill that bar, the nearest stations to your stations will turn... The nearest hostile stations to your station will join you. Sorry, let me start that again. Let's move back over here for a second. See this station? That station, that station, that station. If I fill that bar, those would all turn blue for a moment, and then I'll select which one I wanted. The rest would stay with them, stay on with the faction they were part of, but the one I selected would join me. That's what I was trying to say. I just expressed it quite poorly. Now I could go hijack any of these ships if I wanted, but I feel it'll need. Kind of see where the green point is there. That's where I have to jack in. Something Mega Man. Remember that one anime? Never really got to watch much of it though. Shit! Piss off. Oh good, thankfully they have no alarm system, because they kind of did that terribly. I thought he was looking the other way. Oh damn, I just have a keycap here. Guten Tag. There's piss all in here. I don't even know why that was locked. Throat is burning a little. Stinging. No chests here anywhere, sadly. Now, we hit E, hit F, job done. See how the screen looks here. Sometimes you get this glitch just when you're going through the level, where the screen will go like this. And the only way to break it is to make it to a captain's chair or your pod, leave, then go back in. Captain's chair is an easier one to deal with, but you have to make through most of the ship to get there. And, you know, both can be rather awkward. Sadly, I don't really get any gubbins for this one. No gear, no nice things, so a bit disappointing. But yeah, if I were to detonate that, the whole ship would, well, not the whole ship, but that room would explode. And if you're nearby, you'll be sucked into the vacuum. Overpriced rechargeable visitor. Yeah, that just blinks you to anywhere within the radius for 2 seconds. Glitching breaks the universe. Sometimes the universe fixes itself. We're not sure what happens the other times. You can also get the overpriced mystery crate, but let's not. Now, if you get these missions, you don't have to finish them, but you'll knock 40 off the price of your thing, and it's really nice. But typically they're more difficult missions. Let's not do that. Alright, let's do this mission. We should be able to do this. I'm not sure how much I'll be recording of this game right now. I don't mean just today, but I mean in general for the first bit. Huh? Random skulls in that. They're probably turrets or something. But I mean, just for this first bit here, I'm thinking I have enough going on as is, so I want to finish with that stuff first. I'm not going to waste a scan on that, though I doubt this would have a, you know, more than 5 keys here. Did see a 6 one once. Bullet dodging. Look at me, I'm Neo. There we go. There's the extra ammo. Oh, damn it. So Preston, now I want to go play Fallout.